A single fleck of white paint, no larger than a grain of sand, drifts through the absolute silence of low Earth orbit. It seems harmless. It is invisible to the human eye from the ground, but it is moving at 17,000 miles per hour. Most people look up at the night sky and see infinite space. They imagine a void so vast it could swallow our entire civilization without a trace. That is an illusion. The space directly above our atmosphere is not an endless ocean. It is a crowded, hyper-kinetic highway, and it is running out of room. When that microscopic fleck of paint collides with the reinforced casing of a satellite, it does not bounce. It detonates. The impact releases the kinetic energy of a hand grenade. The satellite shatters. In 1978, a researcher named Donald Kessler noticed a disturbing mathematical inevitability. He was not looking at the stars. He was looking at the trajectory of human ambition. Kessler realized that as we launch more objects into orbit, the probability of collisions increases. But it is not the initial impact that seals our fate. It is what comes after. When two objects collide in space, they do not simply break apart, they disintegrate into thousands of jagged fragments. Each of those fragments continues on its own path, traveling at absolute orbital velocity. They become shrapnel. One collision creates a cloud of bullets. Those bullets then strike other satellites. Those satellites shatter, creating thousands of new bullets. Imagine a massive room filled with set mousetraps, each loaded with a steel ball bearing, toss one ball into the center. The resulting chaos is an exponential cascade. This is the Kessler Syndrome. It is a runaway chain reaction of destruction. And once it begins, the math suggests it cannot be stopped. We rely on this fragile orbital shell for everything: global communications, financial transactions, weather forecasting, emergency navigation networks. Our modern world hangs by a delicate thread of radio waves beamed from metal boxes spinning blindly in the dark. If the chain reaction triggers, we do not just lose the internet. We lose the infrastructure of modern reality. Generations ago, we looked to the stars as a frontier, a place of endless exploration. We spent decades engineering machines to finally break free of Earth's gravity. We reached the very threshold of the cosmos, but in our desperate rush to conquer the sky, we left our garbage behind. The debris field is growing. The clouds of shrapnel are getting denser, moving silently overhead while we sleep. There may come a night, not long from now, when we look up and realize the stars are permanently out of reach. We will have built the perfect cage and we locked ourselves inside.